8 different 911 service providers will be paying FCC penalties for failure to file service reliability certifications by last year's deadline. That's coming up next on this episode of Telecom NewsBytes, brought to you by 911 Inform. I'm Mark Fletcher, and I'm Vice President of Public Safety Solutions at 911 Inform.
Thursday, I don't care about you.
The FCC's Enforcement Bureau has announced 8 individual settlements with different 911 service providers, which will have to pay penalties for failing to timely file their required service reliability certification for the year 2020. Companies that provide 911 service to emergency call centers have to certify annually to the Commission that they've taken specific steps to mitigate the risks of a 911 service failure. Deadlines for submitting the annual 2021 certification was Friday, October 15th. When we need to make a call to 911, that call might well be the single most important call of our lives. Given these stakes, we take seriously the responsibilities of all who support 911 services in order to do everything possible to ensure service is available when needed, said FCC Acting Chairwoman Jessica Rosenworcel. She added, this should serve as a very clear reminder that compliance with 911 service rules is required. She reminded all such service providers that they should have filed this year's certifications by midnight this past Friday night. And she continued, I appreciate the outstanding work of the FCC Enforcement Bureau staff in ensuring compliance with these important rules. And I thank our Public Safety and Homeland Security Bureau team for their focus and dedication to supporting policies to protect and improve 911 services. And of course, we thank all those working in 911 call centers, helping to connect Americans in need with public safety services. Service providers that provide phone services to 911 emergency call centers, sometimes called public safety answer points, must file these certifications annually in order to comply with FCC rules. These companies are required to certify that they've implemented certain 911 circuit auditing, central office backup power, and diverse network monitoring practices. 8 different 911 service providers reached settlements with the FCC's Enforcement Bureau in order to end the Bureau's investigation into their non-compliance. The different companies will pay penalties ranging from $3,500 to $7,500, and having admitted to the rules violations, agreed to implement compliance plans to prevent a repeat of their 2020 filing problems. Companies affected were Northeast Missouri Rural Telephone Company, paying $7,500, Arctic Slope Telephone Association, Farmers Telephone Cooperative, Jackson Energy Authority, Micronesian Telecommunications Corporation, South Central Utah Telephone Association, and Sweetser Telephone Company will each pay $6,000. And finally, Haneyville Telephone Company will pay $3,500. The penalties vary based on factors such as whether the company had similar violations in the past and to what extent that they were responsive to FCC outreach following their failure to file. Hopefully, that's a lesson learned. That wraps up this episode of Telecom NewsBytes, brought to you by 911 Inform, delivering next-generation 911 solutions for the enterprise today and making every second count. Visit them on the web at 911inform.com. I'm Mark Fletcher, and I'm Vice President of Public Safety Solutions at 911 Inform. You can follow me on Twitter at Fletch911, and be sure to check out all of my blogs and podcasts on Fletch.tv. Remember to like and subscribe below, that way you'll be immediately notified whenever a new podcast is published. Telecom NewsBytes is published every Monday through Friday at 7:30 a.m. and is available on your favorite podcast platform such as iTunes and the iHeartRadio network. Thanks so much for listening. We'll catch you next time. Take care.